to talk on the topic of accomplishing what is limitless. And you know, when she said that, a whole lot of ideas started flowing into my mind, you know, a lot of quotes, because I read a lot of motivational content, you know. But the one thing, the two words that stood out the most for me was impact and influence. We're talking about accomplishing what is limitless here. So when Valeria suggested this topic to me, the two words that came to me was influence and impact. And you know, so I thought to myself, you know, the influence, or rather the impact of your actions is really not limited to you alone. How far the effects of your achievements or your failures can stretch is really not limited to just you on your own. Generations after you could literally reap where you have sown right now today. Generations after you can either suffer the effects of you choosing not to sow, or reap the benefits of you choosing to sow. So what's going to be your decision today? What are you going to choose to do? You know, so I'm just grateful that tonight I'm talking to women that already know they have the potential. I'm grateful tonight that I'm addressing my mothers, my aunts, my sisters that have accomplished a whole lot in life, that have accomplished so much more that I myself am yet to accomplish. I'm just very grateful for this opportunity. But I would also like to address somebody like me, somebody out there who is still, you know, dreaming, somebody who may have a lot of fears, somebody who is wondering, somebody who is compromising with their fears, somebody who is thinking, I'm too old for this, you know, I'm a mother, I should just settle for just being a mother. I want to tell you that it's not too late. And I just want to tell you who's stuck on your fears to stop wasting time. Start now. The previous speaker just said right now, she said, start where you are. And I want to encourage you, don't be afraid to start small. Don't be afraid to start little, because everybody, all the greats, they started small. I know somebody out there is thinking, oh, but all the greats that we know of, they started some way. Somebody helped them financially. But then there's you. You can be that one example of somebody who literally started from nothing. I just want to encourage somebody like me, somebody who is dreaming, to stop wasting time. Time is of the essence. You will never regain today again. If you lose today, you're not going to gain it again. So start where you are. The previous speaker said, if you're good at selling, go ahead, do that. If you're good at creating content, go ahead and do that. Stop doubting yourself. Stop downplaying yourself. Start where you are, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we have great examples in history of African women, of women that have broken records all over the world. I mean, we have the great Miriam Makeba. I just like to read something that was written about her. You know, she was a musician, but then she used music literally to ignite the consciousness of thousands of people, she was also providing the musical pulse of the anti-apartheid movement. You know, she really expanded on music. She did so much more than that. I'm pretty sure there were a whole lot of musicians in her time. It's just like now. For some of you who may know Chef Gordon Ramsay, I mean, if you watch his show, that man is one of the greatest chefs in the world. But there's a lot of chefs that we know in this world because he's the one guy who was chosen. He wants to be a part of the great. He's the one chef who has decided that he wants to be a part of those that are, you know, changing the industry of being chefs. He's not just an ordinary chef, he's a pioneer in his industry. So I also want to say, you have what it takes to dominate your industry. I mean, I'm talking to the woman who is already 3 steps into her vision here. I'm talking to the woman that has decided that, yes, I'm a seller, I like selling, and is already selling. I'm talking to that woman right now. I want to encourage you to step up your standard, step up your commitment. Let that be your default. Okay, if you want to be a part of the greats, you have to do what the average person isn't doing. If you want to be one of the great people, you have to do what the average person is not doing. Look at Serena Williams. I'm going to use a popular athlete, Serena Williams. She spends more time on the practice field than she does on the actual matches. And I know most of us ladies, maybe we don't like soccer, but we draw inspiration from everywhere. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. I know he's a man. It's Women's Day, but I'm gonna use this example because I draw inspiration literally from everywhere. Look at Cristiano Ronaldo. His story is that he's the first one to get into the training field, and he's also the last to leave. So you can't want to be the greatest in your field if you're not willing to go the extra mile. And I want to tell you that wherever you are right now, if you're a waitress, if you're a cleaner, whatever you are doing, step up your standard, girl, women. I'm talking to my mothers because some of my mothers here, maybe you may not be where you want to be right now, but my mothers, my aunts, my sisters, wherever you are right now in life, be unique. That's what will set you apart. Be unique. That's what will make you one of the greats. If you're a cleaner, make sure, don't just labor for the money. Oh God, I love this quote so much. It says, don't just labor for money, but work for impact. All the greats have influenced people all over the world. Look at Miriam Makeba. Today, we still listen to her music. Today, we still look up to her as an icon because of what she did during the apartheid era. Look at Oprah Winfrey, an icon. I mean, just look at us right now tonight. We're gathered here because a while ago, somebody thought of an idea. They thought of and they designed the system of the internet. And here we are gathered tonight from different parts of the world. So ladies, I want to tell you, don't downplay yourself. And I'm talking to that woman. I'm talking to that young girl like me. I'm talking to somebody who is a dreamer just like me, somebody who knows they have potential locked up inside of them. I want to tell you to stop doubting yourself. You have what it takes to make it. You have what it takes to be a pioneer in your industry. You have what it takes to lead your industry. Whatever it is you're doing, don't take it for granted, because the previous speaker just said right now, start where you are. And I love so much that we're all tuned into this program. Be your sister's keeper. You need to tell your sisters about programs like this. So empowering. By the way, I will be contacting Joanne. I will be contacting Miss Rebecca. I will be contacting Dr. Agnes, because I have so much to learn from these women. I have so much to learn, even the previous speaker, because I'm a hustler, and wherever there's money, I just want to go there. I'm good at making money. So that's what I want to do. So be your sister's keeper. If you know where something is happening, there's a quote that says, I don't like it so much because it's kind of like idolizing the gender of women, but it kind of shows how powerful women are. It says that even when women unite, not even God can stop them. That shows how powerful women united can be. That shows how powerful you being your sister's keeper can be. So if there's anything you're going to take tonight on the show, just take this: influence and impact. Influence and impact. The decisions you're making today, the effect, the influence, the impact, how far it can stretch is far beyond you. Generations after you. I like to say this, that the decisions, the actions, the choices you're making today are designing the standard of living for future generations to come. Think about that. That is a very heavy statement. But the good thing about us as women is that we are more than equipped. We are equipped with the qualities. We are equipped with the weapons to absolutely tackle this responsibility so well. So I just want to tell you, women, I appreciate you so much. You are germs. You can be whatever you set your mind to be. Don't downplay yourself. It doesn't matter your age. It doesn't matter what you've been through. We have a long list of people that have achieved groundbreaking success. People that have achieved the unheard of at a very young age. People that have achieved the unheard of when they were old, at an age where people thought they were worn out, but they achieved what was deemed impossible. So get up, woman. Get up. I want to encourage you right now. If you have a business that you want to do, if you have an idea that you want to implement, take it out that bed. If it's tucked under your bed, if it's tucked somewhere in your garage, you need to take it out there and implement it. Start where you are. Start where you are. Sometimes it starts with a simple conversation. Call that one person. Tell them about your idea. That one person that will help you to implement your idea. Call that one person that will hold you accountable for your actions. Call somebody, talk to somebody about it. Implement your idea. So, ladies, thank you so much. I would like to thank the coordinator tonight, Valeria. Thank you so much for having me be a part of this show. This has been highly inspiring. And to all the ladies that spoke tonight, you ladies are queens. You ladies are awesome. Man, such forces. Gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. My eyes have been opened. Like, this COVID, the first speaker spoke about some conspiracy theories regarding this COVID-19. Some things that I was thinking of myself, but I was just so happy to hear somebody saying the same thing. Thank you so much. Preserving the culture. We will never succeed if we don't really know who we are. If we don't understand our backgrounds as Africans, we will not succeed. So that's where it starts from. Understanding who we are, being each other's keeper, as well as just knowing that our actions, the impact, the influence of our actions is beyond us. It's way beyond us. So, ladies, thank you very much. This has been a wonderful Women's Day. It has been a privilege. This is a privilege that I do not take for granted. I mean, today I get to talk to my mothers out there. I get to talk, I get to address my aunts. I get to address my sisters. Thank you all very much for listening. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much to the coordinators for having me be a part of this. This is a groundbreaking, and I'm really hoping that more is coming out of this. So, ladies, I'm going to leave it back to the coordinator. Thank you very much for your time. Thank you.